Sometimes I get really nervous before doing videos. It's pretty boring to read about Virgo, and I don't think that Virgo deserves that. I have a lot of Virgo in my chart too, and personally I hate whenever I look up something about my, whatever planet it is in Virgo, and it's really fucking boring, and I'm like, I'm not that boring. I deserve something more interesting. So this is a video about what I think about us Virgo people, and especially people with their sun in Virgo. This can also be applied to people with other planets in Virgo, or Virgo risings like me. So a big thing about Virgo is wherever you have Virgo in your chart, that will bring modesty. And I'll do a little scenario for that at the end. In a world where your kind is owned by others, you have achieved the impossible. You are free. Virgo's acceptance of daily tasks and ability to see all of our imperfections and also accept them makes them impossible to take ownership of. Authority needs Virgo on its side. Authority needs Virgo as a companion, or else it will fall apart and be brought down. Virgo is a virgin because no one can fuck Virgo. Virgo will fuck you, and only if they want to. Things that seem impossible to other people are simple to a Virgo. All the complex little details are simple to this all-seeing, never overpowered virgin. A Virgo will tell you what you already know, only to point out that it's not as impossible as you are led to believe. Alright, now for the little scenario. Out of nowhere, an elephant walks into the room and makes a huge mess. Well, everyone else is like, what the fuck, elephant? I'm not cleaning that up. I didn't make that mess, and I shouldn't have to clean it up. Wah! Virgo just does what needs to be done. So, for example, the way that different Virgo people would react to this situation, people with their sun, their ego in Virgo, would feel worse about themselves if they were just sitting there complaining about the stink like everyone else is doing, rather than just cleaning that shit up. If you have your moon in Virgo, you're probably going to hope that someone else will clean it up, but if it upsets you, or maybe like even if you're in a bad mood, you'll clean it up. Mercury in Virgo, hopefully you can convince someone else to clean it up because you won't think any less of them, after they're done cleaning up that shit, because, it's not a shameful thing to do what needs to be done and clean up the mess. But if you have to clean it up, you will, and you won't complain about it. Mars in Virgo, you will clean that shit up. And afterwards, instead of using your energy to complain like a lot of other people would still do, regardless of where they have Virgo in their chart, if they don't have Mars in Virgo, I think most people, even though they're willing to clean the shit up, they'd still complain afterwards. But instead of complaining, you'd rather use your energy to move on to the next task, move on with your day, whatever you need to do. Venus and Virgo, you will do it so your friends or the ones that you love won't have to. You don't want the other people around you to have to do it. If you're a Virgo rising, you'll do it, and you won't expect any kind of pat on the back after doing it. You won't even really expect anyone to notice. I want to say, like, Virgo rising, well, first of all, I think the rising sign, I think of it as a filter, and it'll filter, like, everything else that's in the rest of your chart. And, every other aspect of your personality will have a little bit of your ascendant in it, because you're not just going to act like all these things that are underneath you. You're going to filter yourself. And depending on your placement of Mercury and Mars, you may or may not complain about, having to clean it up. I think it also depends, like who all is around you, whether you were just around your friends or coworkers or what. Because I know when I'm in a work type environment, which for me means volunteering, when I'm volunteering somewhere and I just like I clean up messes before anyone even sees them, and I never tell anyone like, "Hey, I just cleaned up that shit. You should reward me." Yeah, I just and they're like, "Wow, the dogs haven't pooped all day," and I'll just be like, "Yeah." So I hope you liked it, Virgo. Sorry if my videos are bullshit. These are just kind of my opinions, and I have Mercury and Leo in the 11th house, so I have like these weird perceptions and opinions that like most people don't understand, but I'm always like really proud of them and just wanting to share them with everybody because I'm so right all the time. Yeah, it's really just, what I think about the Virgo people that I know. Yeah, and I hope you liked it.